Hi there, signs of Sagittarius. This is Kim here to give you your next 3-day messages. Thank you for joining me today. So sometimes I get a message through a song that comes on or what I'm doing and right before you're reading. And so what I have been doing is Reiki, free Reiki on YouTube that clears all negative energy, hexes, curses, you name it. anything heavy, and it can be our own, sometimes it's our own demons that are really heavy, but that type of help or extra assistance is healing in the 5D through sound, through energy healing, and it's free for the most part. They have for your messages. Well, I have a very similar, wow, nice, and the uncreated, good. So I have good cards, okay? I have the uncreated, I have mortification, don't get scared about that one. That one came out for Leo. I have Mercury that came out first, and I have Neptune. There's something with the fire sign energy here, with you all getting a miraculous message of some sort, and at least for you and Leo, for sure, you have some sort of death process. Death is really just a transition, so it's a process, but you've already gone through a lot. This is the stage where you're ready to plant like a new seed. And what will you do with that? Well, I think you're getting creative with the uncreated card. Your imagination is going to help you create something. So your awareness of creation and what you want to create. So what makes it so miraculous is Neptune to me. The message or sign or signal being Mercury, or communication. Number 33, Neptune. Highly spiritual, transcendent energy. It invites divine intervention to come into our lives in a very mysterious way. When we acknowledge like the presence of that energy, things can be mysterious, miraculous even. So our world feels kind of magical when Neptune is in it. Well, it's always there's an element of it, right? But so something, I feel like something's gonna pick up when it comes to signs, maybe like shamanism, sign signals, some fun here, working with the universe, fun. So I'm gonna pull an animal spirit because I think an animal would be perfect to let me know. It must be big. The uncreated card is an out of this world creation. The inspiration is from another galaxy even, perhaps. So you're pulling it in from a very unusual source. The blue topaz is clarity, your thought, inspiration. I guess we'll just take them because I did shuffle. We'll take them. You have a lot coming out for you. Yeah. Very similar to Aries, which I have only done Leo, Aries, Sagittarius now. But so the Aries got this mouse where we're tending to the small details in life. And there's something here about you picking up on the subtle, small energy at this time. So maybe a mouse is giving you a sign, or maybe it'll pop up on your, hopefully just your algorithm instead of your home. So paying attention is what I'm really picking up from that card, as far as like how is it going to be guiding you. They're wanting you to pick up on subtle energies in your energy field, and it's going to be little signs and signals, but just as miraculous. Just as miraculous. I have the black egg. Some part of you, of your essence, of who you are, that needs to be expressed in a creative way, call the black egg is the throat chakra area, the 5th chakra. And it's related to our authentic, true self-expression. I can't believe that you pretty much got the same 3 here that Aries got, and then you got that one. And I did shuffle. You got the raccoon and the gazelle. An artist, a creative genius coming out of hiding, or a talent or a skill that's coming out of hiding. You're super alert and aware. They're wanting you to know that. We could have just done a collective for the fire signs here. I'm just blown away that the message is very similar to, we're giving you a miraculous message. We're sending you signals. We're going to be sending you signs through people, through energy. We need you to sense it. Best way you can tap in and accurately interpret the energies around you is when you're accurately interpreting your own authentic energy. And so that's what you're doing with this black egg. Could be a card that's saying, hey, you're finding your voice in something. Now, you might be on high alert. I did do a collective reading the other day about bizarre energy, just bizarre. I can't even really find an actual name for what I felt or what I was feeling, but I could feel an energy shift pretty big today. I felt it pretty big. Of course, we have the full moon, so makes sense to feel energy right now very strongly, but I felt an actual shift, and it was weird feeling. Made me feel weird, like I was in between timelines, and it was melding different parts, like it was making actively a new timeline. Be open, be receptive, be open, pay attention. Eyes, they're telling you, pay attention, be observant. We're sending you a signal. Could be getting a message through a song, because of the black egg being like that throat area. Finding your voice. Message through a song. From spirit. Could be even a message from a song from someone who has passed along. There's a tie here between a song and what you're conscious of. There we go. What you're conscious of. So they're saying that these two go together in some sense, the gazelle and the consciousness, because you're alert, you're aware, you are conscious, right? This is consciousness, though. You're super aware. It's raised. It's raised. I need to do another collective reading. There's something very different about the energy. It feels higher vibrational. It feels good. It feels like anything is possible with this energy here. Good. I love it. Consciousness. Time to plant the seeds here. You have mortification. You've been through some big transformation. Big transformations. So more than one. Some of you all have had a lot of loss, sadness, samsara, cycles of suffering, of human suffering, and something is changing here. Tell me about the seed, or tell me about what the ground is fertile for here. Fruit. Beautiful. Because we're talking about a seed, so that's perfect. When you think of the word fruit, when it's used, let's say, not just biblically, but it is used biblically, but we have our fruit, right? Our fruit. It's the thing we can be proud of. It's the thing that we're going to create, that we're going to grow, that we, creation with divinity, creation with the creator and all. This is bearing fruit. So it's good when you can say, look, my life is bearing fruit now, or the fruits of my labor. So this is the seed. The seed that you are going to plant is going to bear a lot of fruit, is what they're saying. You could say this is a 10 of Pentacle type energy, because it's creating your abundance in many different ways, especially your works. Whoa. Yeah. Wow. Wow. The seed. The seed. Just happened to pull that. This is the seed that you plant in the ground now, because you've gone through a transformation that's huge. You have the death card energy, but I'm already feeling it with the mortification anyway. But they're saying new consciousness, new consciousness. Something's more active, or feels like it's interacting more with you right now. And maybe everyone right now. Tell me about this transformation. Oh, intracellular. And intercellular. Stay open and just breathe right now. That's all you have to do. Inhale. Inhaling while being conscious of inhaling is at the same time being receptive and open to spirit. If you get the metaphor or analogy, and your eyes being open and observing is also you allowing yourself to be receptive of the divine's creation. So it's an important thing just to really be alive. So you're doing these things. But they're saying DNA, cell structure, that type of change. This is on the inside and the outside. Open your eyes. Wow. You all got a really interesting reading. I'm going to do some from this Oracle of Genetic Gifts. I'll probably make it short because I don't want to get... Sometimes the tarot, it might open up things that I'm actually... too many different things. This feels like a very spiritual reading, not as much... Like, it is going to go into the 3D. It's going to be made, right? But yeah, I'm really like a feeling here with you all. I don't know. It's like I don't know how to describe this, but it is a feeling, clairsentience. So you have clear feeling that there's this change. Then you know what I'm talking about how there's been a huge shift in consciousness. And energy shifts happen all the time. Wow. But this one's amazing for you. I wish I could make this a collective. I should just tell people to watch this as a collective. But there is something very important for you in particular, though, Sagittarius, with your sign. And maybe how it applies to the collective, as we all should have that Sagittarius adventurous spirit. Because we're having a return to the authentic 12-strand DNA divine you. So this is the authentic voice, the authentic body. You're tapping into an energy that has put all your gifts and ability, like you're lit up. You're lit up. You have access to the nirvana plane if you want. So if that's the shift, and that's what's going on, DNA, intracellular, huge. It's huge, and you should be feeling maybe kind of weird right now. Maybe kind of weird. We'll use the Cosmos Oracle, but I feel like sticking with some Oracle for this message. Woo. Or like you're charged up. Your body is remembering something. Who you really are. Who's in charge? Taking flight. Yeah, get ready to take flight. I think in the guidebook it even talks about being an earth angel and taking your flight because you're about to get wings to do so. You know, so it's a big card to get. It's ascension, right? Are we ascending? We're ascending. We're on the flight. We're ascending. We have a bigger, we're receptive to more awareness or different dimensions of consciousness. And I don't know, but you're about to feel really good. You're about to feel ascended. And I think this is quite different energy than my normal. I want to be clear on, this feels different. I'm not, I talk about energy and how it's changing, shifting a lot, but this one feels different. Conjunctions, because this is always meant to come together at this perfect time, in this perfect place, in this perfect space, in this perfect way. Welcome to the Nirvana plane. Get ready. Yeah. You have an internal love, divine counterparts. They're feeling completely pulled together. Maybe if you want, look up what is the Gnostic prediction of counterparts in end times. Just look it up, just for your interest, because it's interesting. And when I say end time type things, I just mean like death as the transition, just like an ending would be a transition of our energy in some way, right? Well, so things are getting attracted and pulled together. Sorry I went off like on a tangent, but it could be an internal love that's meant to come together. Also, it could get activated at the same time, this type of divine DNA. Now, very Gnostic type of view, by the way, also the return to the divine being. It's like it went from a spark to, wow, this is a full-blown, this is a lighthouse of a soul here now. No longer are you just like a little flickering lightning bug spark. You each are lighthouses. Wow. So you're attracting a lot of different energies to you, and they're not all good. So you're going to feel probably overwhelmed. So you need to just breathe through these energy shifts. And like strap in, because you're about to take flight. So you need to, their meaning, remain grounded by that. Energy activations. Wow. Big. All right, so that's what I have for you. If you need a private reading, information is in the description box below. Thank you all. Sending you love and light. Great reading. Bye.